demonstrating our side lying position, which will set us up for our Sidelying Series. This is a great way to not only use the core, but also starting to build some fire in that outer hip and specifically that gluteus medius, which is a very important muscle for everything: walking, standing, balancing, and keeping injuries out of our hips, knees, and our whole body, really. So let me show you what this is going to look like. We're setting ourselves up fully on our side, and that means tuck that bottom hip all the way under. And then the top hip is stacked, meaning that it's not rolling forward and it's not rolling back. We are supporting our head with our hand, or if it's more comfortable, you can relax it on your arm. From here, we want to keep everything above the waist relatively frozen and still. That means that the chest isn't opening or closing, our shoulder isn't rocking forward or back. We're just trying to stabilize by using the center of our body. So we're going to exhale and lift that belly button up towards your spine. Hold it here and breathe normally. From here, top leg is going to lift up at the height of the top hip. You want to check back in with this to make sure that it's staying here the whole time and not dropping down. From here, we can do things like kicking forward and kicking backwards. We're only kicking as far as we can while keeping the rest of our body absolutely still. So if that means a smaller kick, then that's okay. We can also try things like a bicycle kick. So bend and extend, sweep the leg long and straight. Every time the leg straightens, it also lengthens. That's going to help us to fully engage the core. We can reverse directions here. Try your best to keep your top hand somewhere other than your mat. We don't want to use the arm to stabilize. That will take away work that the core should be doing. So, top hand either on the belly or on the top hip. Other options here are to make small circles with the top hip in both directions. We can also work on some 90-degree press and straight long. We can do this both in parallel and in an external rotation. And we can also kick up towards the ceiling. There's tons of different ways to challenge yourself in this side-lying position. Most important thing is to try and keep your hips stacked and not let everything just roll up towards the ceiling. One of my favorite variations here in this Sidelying Series is to extend the bottom leg straight and long. Holding the top leg lifted, we're going to meet the bottom foot to the top. Hold 2, 3, and lower the bottom leg only. This is a great test of your stability here. See if you can stay as still as possible, trying to avoid wobbling back and forth. Last one. Other things you can do are little flutter kicks here. Good. Tons of options here, but those are just a few to get you started. Make sure that you feel work right here in the hip, preferably not down the leg, and also, of course, as always, working the core. If you have any questions, let me know.